What's up, guys? Day 2 of the vlogs. What's up, Mike? Neighbor. And today looks like it's going to be a lot better day than it was yesterday. I don't think it's going to rain on us today. At least, I don't think. Check, good. Alright, we're off to it. We are just doing some goofing off today. I don't really have a purpose in my ride. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. This thing broke again. My phone is just too big for this mount. These RAM mounts, I've got this, like the rubber band or whatever, and this is supposed to be for the big phone. S21 Ultra. I swear I broke this mount. I don't even, here it is. I broke my mount in the exact same spot a week ago, and I bought a new one. So this one here lasted like 4 months, and this one here lasted like a week. Opposite spot. That's crazy. Well, I gotta figure something out for that because I can't use that anymore. I guess I can use 3 of them. Well, there you go. Don't buy RAM mounts, they suck. Stretches the crap out of this thing just to get the phone on it. Alright, let's do it. Alright, well, as usual, I always seem to forget to strap my helmet on. I put it on and then I forget to do the straps on it. So we had to stop and knock that out real quick, and now we're back on the road. Man, it is so much nicer of a day than it was yesterday. It was sunny when we first started yesterday, but it is so much cooler today. It's 83 on my temperature gauge here. It was 90 something easy yesterday. Good looking house. Alright, now I gotta figure out where I want to go. We got some really cool roads out here by me. I think I'm gonna do that. I want to pop a right here, and they've got this, there's this highway that's like 2 miles from my house, and it's got some really fun curvy back roads. We'll jump over there real quick. I measured it out, it was 71 curves in just over 7 miles. Well, never mind that, we're going back to the house. Apparently I forgot to grab my extra GoPro battery, so my battery that's in here right now has got like 20% on it. And I even thought about that before I left. I just completely didn't grab it. Alright. Front end came up quick on that one. No hesitation at all. See if we can do it again. Yeah, I'm getting better at balancing it. It takes a little more work, but I'm getting better at it. I've got to get better at modulating too, because you see when the wheel was up, it went up, and then I let it go back down, then I brought it back up. I got to get better at just kind of feathering the throttle to be able to hold it up. Give it another go here. Nope. Man, this bike feels so strong today. Some days, like, I barely can get the front wheel up, and it seems like no matter how hard I accelerate, but today, man, it's just coming up. This bike's got ED or something, man. It's like sometimes it get it up, sometimes it can't. No, it's definitely rider. This bike has no problem getting the front wheel off the ground. It's all me. I just got to figure it out. All right, much better. Now we got spare batteries. Let's get back to it. All right, here we go. This is pretty much where it starts. It's not too crazy right here, but the theme of this road just all the way through and through is like switchbacks. There's so many just up and down and left and right. It's not like a couple long sweeping curves. They've got, there's a hairpin, like a 10-mile-an-hour hairpin. There's a couple switchbacks. There's a couple off-camber turns. There's a little bit of everything. This guy's in my freaking lane. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Right out of the gate. Man. You gotta watch the road ahead of you, man. I promise you, nobody's looking out for you but you. I saw that guy from the other side of the corner. It seemed like I was like, man, I don't see much road on the other side of him. Sure enough, there he is in my lane. Little bump here. Boop, boop. Alright, so this first part of the road is a little bit rougher. The concrete's a little bit older. That's a clean truck, buddy. It's a good looking truck. Concrete's a little bit older, patchier, things like that. But the next part, ooh, there's some water right there. The next part of the road is like brand new. And it's fun. And you really don't even need to speed on this road. Most of these turns are, you know, 40, 45 miles an hour, 50 pushing it, but you can see the map right in front of us. I mean, it gets curvy up here. So here we go. So fun, man. Just a little back and forth. Trying to remember to like shift my weight in the seat. You know, when I was learning how to take corners like this, I would always keep my seat or like my butt planted in the middle of the seat and just try to like lean the bike over, and it felt so unstable. And so the more I learned to shift my weight and get lower on the bike, it just helped me feel so much more balanced in the corners. And now really my only concern is I don't have knee pads. So I got to be careful shifting too much and dropping my knee down, because that will hurt. I'm not trying to rough my knee up. But I'll tell you what, there's a sense of accomplishment. That first time you feel concrete on your knee, it's like, yeah, buddy, I'm getting it now. Finally using the bike to its full potential. And with this bike, probably not even that. Alright, so up here we get into the first hairpin. Well, I guess there's only one hairpin, but it gets a lot tighter up here, the curves. It's off camber there a little bit, building a new house. Whoa, that's good looking. The only bad thing about this road that I've found is there's some patches of gravel in it, and they will eat you up. Like right here, I think this is on the other lane, there's a little patch and a squirrel. You better get out of my way. Woo, good lord. That squirrel almost lost it. That's hilarious. And here's a hairpin here. And it tightens up towards the end of it. So I try to take it, there you go. Try to take it real tight so I can come out of it in my lane. Alright, road gets a little smoother. This right here is a long sweeper. gravel up here. Yep, right down here in the bottom. But you can see, like, there's definitely some fun back and forth on this road. Alright, so we're a little bit wet. So it rained yesterday here, and in all these trees with all this shade, I gotta be careful for wet spots. Another gravel patch. Woo! Good lord, that's a lot. Oh man, that's a lot of gravel. Cool thing about this road also is when you're done, you get to turn around and do it backwards, because I'm not trying to go where this leads us. And my ring finger on this right hand's hurting. All right, here we go. This is a fun one. There's gravel in the bottom of this though. All the good corners. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful there. All the good corners are covered up in gravel. I think they do that on purpose. Alright, I gotta slow down. There's a truck up here. I don't want to run up on him, then I won't be able to do nothing. I guess these guys, I don't think it's hunting season. I don't know what's going on. Alright, there's another tight section of curves right here. Gravel on the way back right here. Ooh, this one goes up and down, kicks back. Oh yeah, that's fun. I mean, look at the map still. And this one I think gets real tight at the end. There's one more. More gravel. More gravel. Golly, man, there's a lot more gravel than there used to be. Oh, look at all this water. Oh, that's not good. Definitely gonna have to be careful on that coming back. I think we're almost done here. We're gonna turn around right here at this little side road. Now I gotta make sure my tires are nice and dry. Turning around. Ooh, that's a good looking 56. Yeah, I think it's 56 still there. 56. Nope. See, doesn't want to come up that time. I think there's a big difference between just cruising at whatever, clean bike, just cruising at 40 miles an hour and throttling up, or like accelerating and then throttling up while you're accelerating. Because it seems like when I'm accelerating smoothly up to 40 and I just roll into it, it goes up. But if I try to just hold 40 and then floor it, it's not the same thing. Floor it. I'm telling my car guy. I meant twist the throttle. Cut me some slack. Tell you what, second gear rips on this bike are absolutely fun. wheelie. I suck at doing wheelies. I'm the king of wheelies that aren't that good. If you cut that part, it sounded like I was making a compliment. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things I haven't gotten comfortable with yet. One day, when I'm a grown boy. Alright, gotta get gas. I'd say the biggest thing I hate about the seat on this bike, pushes my freaking nuts in my back basically. It's ridiculous. Can't get comfortable, like, because it just like rides you up on the tank, and so when you're forced to live against the front of the tank, they got to go somewhere. So like when I get off the bike, I got to do like 3 or 4 jumping jacks just to get everything back where it belongs. First world problems. Tappity tap. $7.05. Not a bad deal. Alright. This bike ain't gonna ride itself. Although if I were to wreck, it probably would ride itself for a little bit. At least like 50 or 100 feet, depending on how fast I was going. Alright. Yeah, I'm not pulling out in front of this guy. Pulling out in front of the semi. Super smart. Let's do it. Front wheel came up. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't even realize it was in the air. There's you a good looking Denali HD right there. Man. Got me in my feels. Alright, well, we're done with that trip. I don't know why I'm going that way. Woo! Golly. When it sits on the ground and doesn't want to pull the wheel up, man, that thing freaking flies. Camera's facing right. I don't know how to fix that. It'll be alright. I'm gonna just keep my head turned a little bit. Alright, well, that was a fun ride today. I think I'm gonna call it a wrap. Head to the house. Oh, I know, we could take this road right here. This is a fun little road. There's some gravel in this one too. God Lord, man. Gravel should be illegal. Like, what's the purpose of it? Check his curve out. This is fun. Nice little back and forth. There's so many fun roads around here, but they're so populated. And you can pull the wheel up on every one of these little bumps. I think this spot right here has a big gravel patch in it. First time I came down this road, I hit this going way too fast. Where is it? Maybe it was right there. Maybe they fixed it. I hit it going way too fast. And front wheel jumped like 6 or 8 inches on me. Scared the crap out of me. That was pretty much my first run-in with gravel on this bike. Really on any bike, to be honest. There's some gravel. Oh man, I just remembered. I actually ran off the road for the first time. You see that little dips right there? Man, I ran off the road for the first time the other day. I was on a group ride. Let me see if I can find a better spot. Right here. So look off the side of the road. You see that like dip? Oh, it was deeper than that. So we were on the highway and we're going like 60 miles an hour. And there's a shoulder. There's no shoulder, and it just dips off, and then it's like grass, right? It was at least an 8-inch dip. Well, I'm leaning and I'm just kind of half paying attention because we're just in a cruise, right? There's no stoplights, we're just cruising. We're all going the same speed. We've been going down this road for like 30 minutes, right? Look at that dip right there. No, it was deeper than that. And so I'm just like looking around, you know. I looked in my mirror to check the bike out behind me, make sure he was still good. And I look up and I'm not leaning enough to take this turn. And so I see myself like going towards the white line, and I got two options. I can really throw it hard. I didn't want to do that because I was already leaning. Or I could hit my brakes, and I really didn't want to do that because if you hit the back brake, the bike wants to like straighten up. And if you hit the front brake in a turn, that's dangerous as well. So I'm like, all right, well, my only option is to go off the road. So I dirt biked it. I stood up on my bike, like full-blown stood up, and bounced my front wheel and just went off the road. And then I couldn't get back on because it was 8 inches deep, and so I would have had to like jump up an 8-inch wall from the dirt to the concrete. So I just rode in the median of the highway for a little bit. I'm in a bike ride with 65, 70 motorcycles just riding in the shoulder of the road. The bike behind me had to have been freaked out. And so I rode it for probably, I don't know, 50 feet, maybe a little more. And then eventually it like leveled out with the concrete, or got to where it was just a small little baby shoulder. And I just stood up again and popped the front wheel a little bit, and or took the weight off the front wheel and got back on the road and kept going. It was hilarious, but at the same time ultimately really scary. Alright, let's see if we can power up here. I'm just gonna go slow and try to accelerate through it like I did before. In the throttle. There it is. I got to get a little higher so I feel more comfortable shifting. The wheel that time was like 6 inches off the ground, maybe a foot off the ground. I've been able to hold it and like ride the gear out. Of course I wasn't recording when that happened, so that might as well not happen. Alright, here we go. Cover the brake, cover the shifter. Nope. Do it again here. One more time. I keep getting the wheel up, but it just doesn't want to go any higher. I'm afraid I'm just not rolling the throttle enough or something. I don't know. I know it has a lot to do with my elbows because I keep bending down towards the bike, and I need to get better at that. Alright, let's try it one more real quick before the stop sign. Yep, bend right down to the bike. Felt myself do it and didn't change anything. My wheelie game's strong, boy. What you know about them 6-inchers? Now people say that like a third gear clutch up wheelie is a game changer, I guess third gear is just more balanced and less, less reactive on the throttle. It's not so jerky. I don't know, fourth gear feels pretty jerky. But they say clutch up wheelie in third gear is where the money's at, because once you get it up, it's a lot easier to hold the wheelie. I don't know, the first time I tried a wheelie, it was in third gear, and it felt like when I landed I had some like speed wobble. Holy cow, that happens real quick. I had some little speed wobbles, and so I just never felt comfortable with it again. So I have not tried another third gear wheelie, although when I'm in second gear, by the time I get the wheel up and get going, I'm going faster than I would be when I start a third gear clutch up. So I think part of it is just the action of clutching up, like, revving and like dumping that is a little unnatural to me. So the jerk motion of when the bike pops up, that's another reason I want to do the Grom, right? I want to get a little more familiar with the feeling of doing the clutch up motion and then the balance point. Let this guy in front of me. I don't know why I did, because now he's just going to be in my way. But I can work on my wheelless. There you go. Rode that one all the way through second, shifted to third, held it for a little bit. That one felt good. Maybe I need to just practice on the clutch up action, like without even trying to do a wheelie. Just see if I can like get the front wheel up. I don't know. Seems sketch to me. Like I've done it, like, right? That's technically the motion, but you got to be a lot more RPMs than that. But that's kind of the concept of a clutch up. So if I go into third, cover the brake. There we go. Okay, that didn't feel so bad. Let's try one finger. Okay, that felt a little smoother. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm getting it. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but the motion doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would. I really don't want to do this on an 890R. I need to shift to the Grom before I get crazy on that. I'm just gonna stick with my second gear power wheelies for now, let the bike flex, and enjoy wheelies so I don't lay this thing down and hate myself for it. Yeah, the second gear power-ups, I got those all day in the ideal conditions. Like when the road's smooth and the throttle's right and my balance is right and my hands are right and I get at the right RPM and the right speed and all the planets align and everything like that, I can do them no problem. Like just pop it, rev. Yep. It wasn't high, but it was up. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that was my longest one yet. Nice. I rode that one so long I heard the tire when it hit the ground like catch back up to speed. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, I think I got the hang of it in the second gear power up realm. I'm nowhere near balance point, but I'm really not even trying to be near balance point. That's the beauty of the power up wheelie is, you know, 8, 10, 12 inches off the ground, it just holds the wheel up. You just keep accelerating and the wheel stays up. Well, there you have it, boys. Another successful ride. We rode, what, probably 50 or 60 miles. And the puppet, oh, we got the grill going. All right, y'all be safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.